Hey YouTube family, thank you so much for joining me on today. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please feel free. Otherwise, welcome. I am your host. I am Memory Bengessa. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I want to talk about the pressures and stresses of life that we bring into our lives, that we invite personally into our lives. So some years ago, I found myself in so many challenges because truth be told, we face environmental pressures, we face societal pressures, we face pressure and stress all around us. And sometimes I've put this caption on, we personally invited, because I realized what I was doing some years ago. I was personally inviting some of this unwanted pressure and stress. And the pressure and stress, what I came to realize, the bulk of it for the most time comes from mankind. Yes, Lord, mankind. We can eliminate some of it, but we cannot eliminate mankind. We cannot do that. And so just learning to navigate around the pressure and stresses, I think, will help you live a more peaceful and a more fulfilled life. And it did for me, and it does for me still today. I realize that you will often hear me say this because there's the power of self-truth. If you have not dealt with the power of self-truth, you need to go there first. Because when I talk about self-truth, is the power to be brutally and bluntly honest with yourself. And once you are able to utilize that to your advantage, you then be able to understand that you can eliminate the pressure and stresses that are created around your life by other people. In the same token, what you say, well, how is that beneficial? Yes, it's very beneficial because you're able to specifically be honest to people about how you feel about certain things. Majority of the pressures and stresses come because people can't say no. People can't turn down certain invitations. They're afraid to hurt people's feelings. But I can't. I feel bad. I feel bad. But yet your life is like, you got like 6,000 things you have to do, and then you feel bad for a person that has invited you to their kid's 1-year birthday party that the 1-year kid's gonna remember for the rest of their life. But then you feel bad, so you're gonna put everything you have to do that's gonna stress you long run, and it's even going to stress you when you're at this party trying to have a good time, but yet you couldn't say no because you felt bad. It's okay. I've been there, done that. And what had to happen to me was I had to be honest with myself. I started to not like how that felt. I started, when you say yes and just, yeah, sure, okay, of course, yeah, okay. When you do all that and then you end up in these places and you're like, why did I even agree to this? Why am I even here? Oh, I should have just said no. So here's how you do it. I just have learned that and this is also inspired from the video I did. I'm going to link it to this. But my yeses are expensive and my no's are cheap. Your yeses are expensive and your no's should be cheap. You should say yes when you want to and say no often, because you have to realize that your time is as valuable as anyone else's time. You only have 24 hours in a day, hour per hour, minute per minute, second per second. It's okay if you feel bad, or if you feel that, actually here's the best one, if you feel that someone's gonna be mad at you, let them. What's that gonna do? It's not gonna kill them. Say no anyways. Live in your truth. If you don't want to do it, say no. I mean, just as we speak today, I realized that I'd made a commitment to somebody that I had not really thought through. And yeah, those tendencies kind of peek back. But I thank God for the strength to recognize that. And so therefore, I canceled that commitment before it went any further, because I'm like, okay, wow, how did that sneak by me? And actually, 2 people. I had to do that. But I realized, because I said, I quickly committed to that. And ma'am, haven't we been doing a good job trying to learn to think about things for 30 days? but that will creep up on you every now and then. But I had done a lot of self-digging, saying, do you really want to do this? Do you not? And I said, I don't want to. And because I didn't want to, I'm not going to force myself to. So I had to let them know. It's all about the attitude, how you're going to feel about it. You could say yes all you want to, but if you're going to feel miserable and horrible, or just feel so unmotivated to do it, then why do it? Do it from a point of passion. If you want to commit yourself to something. If someone's going to get mad, let them get mad. They'll get over it. And the other thing you don't want to do is don't feel bad. Feel bad for what? I used to feel bad all the time. I say, oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. And the only person that ended up feeling bad, for at the end of the day was me. Because I was all wore out, torn up, and just tired. Tired running around for other people, other folks. You got to learn to say no. You got to learn to say no. And if you can't say no, you can learn to say, I'll get back with you. Give yourself and your brain enough time to process information and get back with people in a clearer state. I've come a long way to saying I really, 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 honestly, truly, sincerely, if I say I can't and no, I won't, I shouldn't think about what that person's reaction or what they're going to do. People are adults, and if you're not going to act like adults, if you're going to lose a friend, so be it. I've lost friends. And that means they're not meant to be in my life just because I wasn't able to attend an event you invited me to because of conflict in scheduling. And so, I mean, it is what it is. Look at me today. Am I sad about it? No, it's a talking point for us right now. Is it not? So, I love you guys that much, but understand that some of these pressure and stressful moments can definitely be eliminated by you. You hold the power to say no. You hold the power to say yes. And I feel at peace when I know that I walk in my truth. And when I feel and check myself and say, do you feel like going, girl? I'm like, no, girl, do you? No, girl, we ain't going. And I say, you know what? I'm not going to make it. Oh, thank you for inviting me. I'm not going to do this. I feel way much better. I feel liberated. I am free. I love the feeling, and I want you to love the feeling too. So get in it. Hey, sometimes it takes practice. Get in the mirror. Say, no, 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 no. Sorry, I can't do it. You know what? Thank you so much, but no, thank you. There's perfect and polite ways to gently let down people, and then there's just downright no's. Value your yeses so that you have more hours, minutes, and seconds in your day to fulfill what you have been called to do. Love you.